Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Lisa Marie, your friend providing beauty tips in an approachable way so that you can achieve your own beauty goals inside and out. No filters needed. For this week's video, I'm going to give you my first impressions of the Glossier Brow Flick. I've never used a product like this before, like any other brow pens. So if you want to hear my thoughts on the Glossier Brow Flick, please keep on watching. So for today's video, I am going to give you my first impressions of the Glossier Brow Flick. I got it in the color brown. I believe there are 3 colors total. And I thought it'd be a cool idea to kind of compare and contrast my usual routine. So I'll do that on one brow. It's definitely not my holy grail routine by any means, but it's what I've been doing lately. So we're just gonna roll with that. And then on the other brow, I'll kind of do the same thing, but definitely incorporate the brow flick in that. And then we can see how this makes a difference in achieving like hair-like strokes within your brows. That's definitely the look that I've been wanting to achieve. My brows are microbladed, so that is the look that you get through microblading. So yeah, let's see what happens. We'll compare and contrast, and comment below throughout the video which side you like better and whether you would think about getting a product like this or the brow flick itself. All right, let's get into it. So this is what my brows look like without makeup. I wanted to show you guys this because once I start putting on foundation and all of that, it's gonna get into the brows and it's not gonna be kind of like its true form. So as you can see, my microblading has faded a little bit, but I still think they're holding up great. You can still see some of the hair strokes, but the ones towards the front of the brow are a little blurred. I'm hoping today's trial of the Glossier Brow Flick will help me achieve that look once again as I wait to get my microblading touched up. Okay, so I tend to keep my brow routine pretty simple. So I personally am a brow pencil girl and definitely a brow gel girl. Brow gels are my favorite. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but they are truly my favorite. Lately, I've just been kind of using some product that I have laying around. I've been using the Goof Proof pencil from Benefit, and this is in the color 5. I do think it's a little too dark for me. I mean, it looks okay. For brow gel, I do use the Glossier Boy Brow in brown. And this is such a great brow gel, so we'll be incorporating this into the look as well. So on this side, I'll be doing my brow routine that I've been doing recently, and then on this side is when we're gonna incorporate the brow flick. So I wanna start by brushing up the brow hairs. You always wanna brush up your brows. I feel like I brush my brows more than my hair. That's a thing, but I feel like I care more about my brows. So what I do with the Goof Proof pencil, I kind of outline things and then kind of fill them in. Towards the front is when I really want to get those hair-like strokes, so I'll go more vertical with it and try to emulate those hair strokes as best I can. I will say that the Goof Proof pencil is probably not the best to really achieve those fine hair-like strokes. It's more of a teardrop tip, whereas there are more finer pencils that would probably help achieve a more precise kind of hair-like stroke situation, but this is what I've been rolling with. This is what the left, or at least my left side brow looks like with just the Goof Proof pencil. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of that boy brow to set everything in place. So like I said, my typical brow routine is pretty simple. That literally took me no time at all. So this is the look that my usual brow routine kind of helps me achieve. You can see how that's different than no makeup. And so we'll kind of do the same thing on the other side, but incorporate that brow flick. So I'm going to go back in with the Goof Proof pencil and kind of outline, fill in all the areas that I want to, but leave the parts where I want to get those hair-like strokes for the brow flick. And so I'm actually really nervous to use this. I've never used a product like this before, like a brow pen, so this will kind of be like a trial and error thing, I think. All right, here we go. I want to say so far so good. Like I feel like it's depositing well. I am definitely using like the softest hand. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna like mess it up now. Did I mess it up? Oh, I think we went a little crazy. I feel like it was good at one point and then I went too far. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I think I need to fix this situation real quick. I'll be back. Okay, I think we're back in business. Got a little too carried away, too comfortable, I guess. I'm going to attempt again to do the front of my brows and see if I can salvage this. Okay, I think that is probably all that I can do here. I'm not sure, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put some brow gel and say a little prayer. Okay. All right, well, sorry I'm being really weird. It's just I thought this was gonna go better, I guess. But what do you guys like better? I'm not sure that I did the best job at highlighting this product, but like I said, I've never used a brow pen before, so the learning curve was definitely present today. I think for me, I definitely prefer my like recent brow routine better. It's just very interesting to me because I do feel like my Goof Proof brow pencil is a little too dark for me, but it still is coming out a little bit brown. So I think that's why I've been okay with using it, and it just feels like the side with the Brow Flick, it just looks so much darker. And it's so weird because the only thing that's different is the Brow Flick, and it is in brown. So I feel like there's kind of some disconnect between the brown of the Brow Flick and the brown of the Boy Brow. I'm not entirely sure. Let me see if I can do a swatch real quick. I guess you can kind of see this is the Boy Brow and this is the Brow Flick. So there is a little bit of a difference in the color. The Boy Brow is definitely warmer than the Brow Flick, so I guess that's kind of disappointing because it really is dark. As far as the hair-like strokes, I think that can definitely be achieved with this product, but it just saturated that front part of my brow very quickly, and it's really kind of hard to blend out if you do make a mistake. Like I had to go back in with my foundation to kind of like erase it, so that's kind of a bummer because I think that's why I like pencils. It's very easy to blend through. I just like that flexibility of being able to kind of erase my mistakes without having to like redo my entire makeup. This is a very interesting experiment. I'm very glad that I did like the two different sides, but yeah, again, let me know in the comments below which one you prefer. So I think what I'm gonna do now is redo my brows and use the Brow Flick on both of the brows just to get an even look, I guess, and I'll do the rest of my face and give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, so the rest of my makeup is done and I wanted to provide you guys with my final thoughts. So I started from scratch and I gave it another chance, had some more patience with it, and I do think, let me bring you in a little bit closer. I do think it achieved those hair-like strokes that I felt like I was missing in my current brow routine, but I do still think the color is too dark. Right now I kind of just want like a soft brown color for my brows. So I would even suggest if you do have black hair, I don't know how much darker the black color of the brow flick is, but I can only imagine it's pretty intense. So I would honestly suggest the brown color for people who have darker hair than me, which is kind of hard to believe. I do like the second attempt at the brow flick. I took my time with it and didn't do as many strokes. It's kind of like, I mean, it is like a liquid liner, right? So treat it as when you do a winged liner with liquid. Patience is everything. This thing can smell fear. Yeah, so I guess that's it really. My final thoughts is, you know, I think it's a great concept, but the color is just a little too off for me, and I just don't really have that much patience for it. But I will still continue to use it and kind of get the hang of it. You know, the more that you do your makeup and do certain techniques, the quicker you do get at them. So I don't know, we'll just see. We'll just see. I'm not completely writing this off yet, but I do wish they did come out with other colors that are lighter. If you like this makeup look, a full tutorial should be up soon if it hasn't already been posted already. But yeah, what do you guys think of this first impressions video? Have you tried the brow flick or a similar product like this? Do you use it as part of your daily routine? I'd love to hear what you guys think below. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please give me that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel to join my little YouTube family here, and click that notification bell if you want to be notified of any of my future videos. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until the next video, remember, makeup should be fun because you're already beautiful. Have a great week. Bye.